Okay, so what I noticed about question number 1 is it said trapezoidal approximation. So if you're anything like me, I like to have somewhat of a visual. So it doesn't take you very long to sketch plot 0, 4, plot 2 something, we don't know, 4, 8, 6, 12. So I plotted 0, 4, 4, 8, and 6, 12. And so now I've got some idea of maybe what the curve looks like. But I'm supposed to approximate 0 to 6 f of x dx. So if you had trouble getting started, what you need to do, what you've got to start doing to help yourself out, another way to ask yourself this is, what is the area under the curve of this function from 0 to 6? Okay, so we didn't necessarily use these well, actually we did use these symbols the first time. But trapezoidal approximation. So I've got some trapezoid here. In red. That y value is k. Here's another trapezoid that I'll do in purple, and another trapezoid I will do in gray. The question said of equal length, so that's how I knew 2, 2, 2. That makes them equal length. And now here's the real key to be able to work this in a reasonable amount of time. What is the area of a trapezoid formula?
Height times base 1 base 2 divided by 2.
Okay, you do have to know that. They expect you to know that. So we expect you to know it too. Okay, well, the first trapezoid, I'm just going to say for this whole thing. This first trapezoid, what is his height?
Oh, wait, the first trapezoid?
Now the height is the distance between the bases. So the height is this.
Gotcha.
Height isn't always straight up and down. It's only straight up and down if you want to rotate it. But this is the base and this is the base. The two sides that are parallel are the bases. So the height is 2. Base 1 is 4. And base 2's length is what? Okay, good. So this represents my red trapezoid. Okay, plus, now I'm going to do the same thing for the purple one, and you should see it starts to speed up a little bit. Height times base 1 plus base 2 over 2. And then finally, the third trapezoid, the gray one, height times base 1 plus base 2 over 2. Do you see how these three, this, and this added together is like the area of this, and this added together? Okay, well, they told us what all this is supposed to be equal to, right? What's it supposed to be equal to?
52.
Okay, and luckily with the numbers, and this often happens on the AP exam, like it sounds like, you know, there's not going to be any shortcuts, but once you get it set up, times 2 divided by 2 times 2 divided by 2, all those go away. So 52 is 4 plus k plus 8 plus 8 plus 12. And then we are on our way. 20 is 2k, so 1k is 10. The parts that I think you may not have considered is thinking of area under the curve from 0 to 6 is this integral. And even though the sketch isn't required, it certainly kind of helps you reason why we're taking this area plus this area plus this area. Plug in all the pieces, even plug in k for where it is, and then you solve it algebraically.
What I messed up is I did the thing where you take the start and end. So I did the 6 minus the 0 divided by the 2 to get 3. So I used that for that instead.
Okay, but that would be if you had 2 trapezoids. This had three subintervals means 3 trapezoids. So you shouldn't have divided by 2, you should have divided by 3. And they often do this with tables, which I know sometimes you guys feel less comfortable with tables because it's hard to give you as much practice here. But the nice thing about tables is they always give you what you need. Like these two help you make up the first trapezoid, these two make up the second trapezoid, and these two make up the third trapezoid. So it's very convenient versus giving you a function. Okay, any follow-up questions to that? Did that help you get unstuck if you did get stuck on that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so while that's fresh in your head, now obviously if I don't know if we'll put exactly one like this on the test or not that I would tell you anyway because I'm not trying to give you any unfair advantages. But that's very likely to be on the AP exam. Trapezoidal approximations, almost guaranteed to be a question on the AP exam. Showing it or asking you to do it with the table, almost guaranteed to be on the AP exam. So either way, studying for our test or this one, while that question's fresh in your mind, make sure you jot out to the side where you got stuck or what you didn't consider so that you can do that on the next one.